Hello, welcome. Today you will be learning how to multiply integers. In our last video, we learned how to add and subtract integers. We will use the idea of adding integers to help us understand how to multiply integers. Let us look at this problem. Find negative 2 times 3. Well, by the commutative property, we know that negative 2 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times negative 2. And 3 times negative 2 means 3 groups of negative 2. So 3 times negative 2 is equal to negative 2 plus negative 2 plus negative 2, which gives us negative 6. Because if we trace it on the number line, we can... We can start from 0, go backward because it's negative, to take it 2 steps backward. That is 1, 3 times, 2, and 3. Okay, that gets us to negative 6. What if we do negative 2 times 2? That will be taking 2 steps backward 2 times. And of course, that will get us here. Okay, that's 4. And how about negative 2 times 1? Of course, taking 1 time, that's here, negative 2. Watch the pattern here. We have when we multiply by 3, we have negative 6, multiply by 2, we have negative 4, multiply by 1, we have negative 2, multiply by 0, of course, it's going to be 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So we have negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0. See, it's going by multiples of 2 because of this factor here. It's going by multiples of 2, and it is increasing from what do you think would happen if we multiply negative 2 times negative 1? Okay, I hope you can see that it's going to the right, so it's going to come to 2. Going to come to positive 2. Okay, so let's use this idea now to solve more multiplication problems. Find the product of negative 3 times 3. Okay, and let's use a table to organize our thoughts. Okay, so starting from positive numbers and go down and watch the pattern. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 because it's taking 3 steps backward 2 times. So negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 because it's taking 3 steps backward 1 time. And then 0, 0. And then negative 3 times negative 1 will be positive 3. And negative 3 times negative 2 will be positive 6. And then positive 9. Okay? Because the product will be going by multiples of 3. Okay? But then the integer, the sign changes. Once it hits 0, it starts going positive. So what do you see here? Whenever we multiplied a negative integer and a positive integer, we get a negative product. And whenever we multiplied a negative integer times a negative integer, we got a positive product. Okay, so we can write a rule with this pattern. Rules for multiplying integers. The product of 2 integers with the same sign is positive, and the product of 2 integers with different signs is negative. So let's solve some more problems then with this rule. So 3 times 4, 3 is positive, 4 is positive, so both of them have the same sign. Our product will be positive. Okay? Remember, our product is positive not because they are positive, but because they have the same sign. So, and 3 times 4 is 12. So our product is 12, positive 12. How about negative 4 to the 3rd power? Okay, remember what do you remember about exponents? That negative 4 to the 3rd power would be negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. So it means multiplying negative 4 3 times. Okay, and then, now whenever we multiply integer, no matter if it's 5 integers, 10 integers, we have to go 2 at a time. Multiply 2 at a time and apply the rules. So negative 4 times negative 4, we have negative times negative. Both of them are the same. Our answer will be positive. And 4 times 4 is 16. So it's positive 16. Times, we bring down the last negative 4 here. So now we have a positive times a negative. So they are different. They have different signs. So our product will be negative. And 16 times 4 is 64. Okay? So that's our answer for that. So let's look at the next question. Negative 10 squared times 7. Okay. Now, unlike the last problem we solved, where the negative is inside parentheses, this one, the negative is not inside parentheses. So this square goes for only 10 only. So you could write this as, put the negative outside parentheses, and then you do 10 times 10, and then times 7. Okay. And then you keep the negative, and then you multiply 10 times 10 is 100, because both are positive now, and then times 7. So now we have a negative integer times a positive integer. They have different signs, so our answer will be, we have a negative sign, and 100 times 7 is 700. Okay, and that's our last answer. Now I want you to pause the video and try these problems on your own. After you try them, you'll see the answers below. All right, here are the answers. I hope you got them right. Okay, and if you're still confused, you could, watch the video again, and you could ask questions in class too. Ask me a question. Now, to summarize, to multiply integers, simply multiply two factors at a time, and then apply the rules for multiplying integers. What are the rules again? When the two factors have the same sign, the product will be positive. And when the two factors have different signs, the product will be negative.